I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Foster Kyuujin cosplay, and today we are back as guys with Hunter x Hunter episode 110, guys. So, in 10 minutes, the attack is gonna begin.
Oh no, we're doing this. We're on our way to the palace. It's happening.
Yeah.
Knov has lost his hair color, yet he still went out there to, survey. The people are going to the palace. They've been hypnotized by Poof.
Shia.
Yes. You've got Meruem wondering if being king is all there is. Who is he? What is he supposed to do? What's his purpose?
To be king or not to be king?
He's asking the right questions. Everyone is pumped. Morale is at 35%. That's not good, but he's pumped to go there and do his job. The boys are willing and ready. The chimeras are willing and ready. You got Knuckle wondering, if the chimeras have hearts and stuff, is it going to be hard for him to, go against them? But he understands that some of them need to die because otherwise they'll kill them.
Yeah.
So that's happening. But we still haven't heard from Palm. But the plan is starting. We have the entrances, the exits. We know where we're going.
Yeah.
We're doing this.
And hopefully that will be in this episode and not the next one.
Yes, it's this. Unless we have an episode about them walking there. Or what has Netero been doing all this time? Meanwhile, with Netero. Oh, okay. So this is it. Let's jump in this episode and see what happens. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to know when these episodes come out, and check out our Patreon for the full reactions.
Alright, let's do this, guys. So there's a lot to talk about, even though that nothing kind of happened.
Well, thanks to that wolf chimera. Okay, no, but honestly, it tells us that some of them are on the lookout for an intruder. It tells us that Palm has not been caught as far as we know.
Thank God. Thank you.
And now we know that, that wolf is going to be on the lookout, but I'm not that scared about the wolf. The only thing is, if that chimera is there, we will have to deal with it. And unfortunately, that will attract attention, and we don't have time to lose or spare in this plan. So
no, indeed,
Killua is right to think about, what if. In a way, overthinking things doesn't open you up to improvisation. And when you get there, if you're over there and nothing works like you planned, and you put everything in that basket of I'm gonna plan for every situation, you might be surprised, and in that case, it could turn bad. But it's not stupid to think of opportunities, be ready for all situations. And that's always been Kirua's thing. So, hopefully, and he's right. Like, what he's been thinking about is right. That's what's been happening. There is something that's changing the king's attitude and his actions. We don't know. And they're going to go over there, and they're going to find that little girl. And that's going to throw them off.
That will sure throw them off, yeah.
Yes, so what are they going to do with her? Are they going to save her? Are they going to, keep going with the plan? Or is one of them going to have to leave with her? Or are they going to fight the king with,
I don't
she's
think
there?
they're going to use her as a...
As bait?
As
No,
bait
I don't think
they
it will
won't
be
do
that stupid. No, but they could try to keep, save her.
Yeah.
Because like Netero would be coming to fight the king, and where is the king going to be? They expect him to be there, but they're gonna find her instead. So yes, he's right to think about that, and he's got his instinct screaming at him that something's going on. And it's true, the king has so far always been, single-minded with, I'm the king, I must rule over the world. And he's got his plans, and he's got his attitude. And this girl brought, a change in him that even the guards can't expect and understand now. He's literally telling them to leave him alone. I get it. I get it. He was angry at them for being around him too much in the beginning too. He's like that. But with all the questioning of who am I? What am I meant to do? What's my purpose? He doesn't want to be surrounded by his guards to bother him. He doesn't want them to bother him, so he's sending them away. He's asking Neferpito to keep her Nen away from him. That was the whole strategy to keep the guards away. They will keep an eye on the king for sure, but I
Yeah.
think sending them away will be
But-
easier than we thought.
This only means that if we can go in the king perimeter, we won't get detected by Neferpito's nan then.
But I mean,
Well,
I'm
if we
guessing
can.
the first floor where she will keep her N is where we get out. This is the exit.
Yes, the exit is just right there.
Yeah, so we will be, she will know we're there. But will she have time to react? We don't know. And the plan is to get them to notice us, of course, because we need to engage them.
Mm-hmm.
And you also know that, what's his name, Yuppie? Yuppie will be, unless he changed position, but he was also on that floor, so they will be very close to the exit. And there's also the wolf to think about, and we know that Gon and Killua will go up right away, expecting the guards to be around the king. The thing is, we know what's going on at the palace. They don't. We know, we see a lot of what's been happening as a good thing, but there's the idea that, for this to go perfectly well, they need to expect the unexpected, and they need to do things according to plan. And that's their worry right now, if they show up and no one is where they're supposed to be. And
Well,
this is definitely going to happen.
At least now, they thought about the idea that maybe the guards won't be with the king 100% of the time.
Mm.
For what reason, they don't know yet, but that could be a possibility.
But they don't expect the little girl to be there.
No.
And how it's going to change things. Because, right now I'm thinking about this and I'm seeing something like, it's not that bad. They'll find the girl. Okay. It doesn't change things that much. But then we don't know how it's going to affect them. We don't know how it's going to change things.
Well, if they do find the girl, they might think that she's gonna be one of the concubine of the king for reproduction.
That palm thing was funny. But, no, it could have happened. And to be honest, I get why you would be expecting that, but that's not what's been going on at all. In any case. But where is the king gonna be? Is he gonna be with her when it happens? And the plan is not to face the king. The plan is to face the guards. So I don't know. Right now I know Killua is worrying. My first instinct when he's saying all of that is to think, well, it's not gonna be that bad, buddy. But then
It's gonna be that bad.
it's gonna be.
It's gonna be that bad.
Oh boy! At least we know that Palm is fine so far. She wasn't captured as far as we know, so that's good. That's
so
the
glad.
best from this episode. They did we had all this hype last episode about the battle finally starting, but they found they stretched that 10 minutes.
I told you that there's gonna be not in this one, but in the next one.
I thought it was funny, but it's not. This episode was still good. We got to see more of everyone's minds before the battle. And I was thinking, I talked about this in the ending, because last episode we were wondering why is Killua, now he looks confident, but sometimes he looks sad. Maybe the reason why he looks so sad, because we saw them in the ending, we see Gon still motivated for his revenge and to save Kite.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that we see Killua being so sad. He's confident in his skills right now, but maybe he is scared of what's going to happen to Gon if he, gets his revenge, or if he gets overtaken by his need for revenge facing Neferpito, because he's going to need energy and it's not going to be easy.
Mm-hmm.
And so what if he gets overtaken by that anger and he loses himself? Maybe Killua doesn't want to see that, or he expects it, so that's why he's sad. Maybe he's afraid of, if they get rid of Neferpito, Kite is not going to come back. I don't think he will, but still. No matter what happens to Kite, maybe Gon will, not feel. Usually that's what happens with revenge. You get your revenge, but after that, you still feel hollow. Kurapika went through the same thing, and he felt hollow. There's nothing after your revenge.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he's afraid that Gon will be lost after. Once he doesn't have that flame to push him forward, what's gonna happen? Or it's just a lost in anger thing.
Yeah.
But it could be, because he's afraid and he's scared, he's scared for Gon. He's sad about what Gon's going through. He's good at hiding his anger and his sadness right now, but we saw it against Meruem.
Mm-hmm.
Killua was sad when Gon was facing Meruem. He just went to Gon and he put his on his shoulder like that, and Gon calmed down. But I think he understands where Gon is mentally right now and emotionally, and he's sad about that. That was completely unrelated to the episode, but I thought about that in the ending, so.
Related to the episode though, Melioron, that's his name?
Yes.
Yeah.
He hasn't been smoking, which scares me more than if he
now
had been.
he seemed to be really stressed out. Do you think that might affect maybe his performance for the attack?
Well, he already, you know, thought about, you know, I'm gonna be nervous and tense in there. So even though I can right now keep my breath for 2 minutes, in there I can't really keep it for more than 1. So at least he thought of that. And I'm guessing everyone is nervous. This is huge. And the chimeras know what they're about to face. You know, they've been there. So I'm like, they have a good reason to be scared. At least he also has a strong motivation for going there. So this is gonna keep him focused.
Mm-hmm.
I think Gon and Kyuujin are the only ones, you know, who don't seem to be afraid or anything about what's gonna happen because they're so focused.
Yeah.
On their anger and their need for revenge. This is what's driving them. So there's no stopping them. Like we talked about tunnel vision with these characters before. Well, this is gonna happen. So yeah. But yeah, I'm not surprised that he's scared. I'm actually, I don't know, like him not smoking could lead to bad stuff, but then at the same time I don't want to underestimate him and be like, he's gonna lose it. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I think it was mainly so we could see and understand where his head was at before the battle, because I mean they're all pumped up, but it's still gonna be huge. So yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, next episode is the battle.
That might be the battle.
Well, the plan is gonna start. We had this whole speech about it's starting this episode, but sorry.
Looks like that.
Okay, so do you want to talk about something else?
No, I'm through.
Short conversation today, but let's move on for the plan. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is on Patreon already. The link is in the description below.
Yep, and if you don't, the next one will be out on YouTube next week, guys. So,
Yes.
we gotta see you then.
Bye!
Bye, guys.